Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate that. Another brilliant start with some dulcet tones there. Really good, guys.
I came in early though.
Yeah,
but it's all right.
Yeah, it's all right.
Balanced out,
but it's okay. It sounded good.
Thank you.
I can hear rapturous applause.
I lose my voice regularly.
Do you?
From singing in the car because I love it.
Thanks. Anyway, welcome back to another episode of the world-famous, most entertaining podcast, award-winning, one day, podcast Discussing Nothing. This show where we discuss a multitude of topics, more often than not leading to...
nothing.
Thank you, Jordan. We've got Jordan back in the hot seat today. Jordan, double appearance. How you feeling?
I'm feeling very good, man. It's great to be back.
Yeah. Does it feel weird being back in the podcast you created?
Yeah, I like where you've taken it though. It's been in good hands, and I'm grateful to grab it again. Grab a little piece of it again.
Interesting words you use.
Yep.
Liam.
Yes.
You're up against the creator today.
It's just another day for me.
Just another day. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty confident in the 5 minutes I've prepared this.
Nice. I'm going to segment this in because I should have said. Today I'm with the brilliant
Jordan
and the boisterous
Liam.
And that'll go in later. Or maybe I'll just leave it in. Who knows?
That's tough, you know.
But
tough
you might have noticed when I was labelling them, both words beginning with B, boisterous and brilliant.
Oh, thanks.
Which takes us to segue, our topic of the day. The best thing beginning with B. No, the worst thing in the world beginning with B.
I was going to say I'm not prepared for the best.
Oh, hold on. The worst thing in the world beginning with B. So, I am, once again, judge, jury, and executioner. We will be banishing one thing in the world beginning with B because it's just the way I have it. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's the way I rule this world.
I respect it.
My two counsellors have brought me items that they wish to banish. Good word again, B. And I will choose, along with the help of the Rogues Gallery, what items to banish. Who would care to go first?
Would you like to do the honours?
More than happy to.
Liam, begin.
So the thing I've chosen is nature's rowdiest introverts, the badger.
Oh, okay. I see what you've done here.
Yes, go on.
Yeah, I just think that there's no real place for them in modern society. No one ever wants to see a badger. You're never happy when you see a badger.
No, that's for sure.
One of my very good friends, Ross, he's actually hates badgers, terrified
Despise
them.
them.
So just for him alone, I would want to get rid of them, but there's other reasons.
I'd like to start by saying that Ross used to tell me a story of how he got chased by a badger once, and that's why he's terrified.
Still true.
And then I since learned that that's not actually his story, it's his friend, and he just took it.
No, you're fabricating, because I was chased by the badger. The badger just continued to chase them. I've always
made it
told
sound a lot worse than it was, mate.
It was scary. I've seen a badger twice. Do not fabricate, Jordan. The badger continued to chase them. I luckily got away.
Cool.
Anyway, this isn't helping your case.
Sorry.
What's the worst thing in the world beginning with B before I lose my temper?
Bombs.
Tell me why.
What with that bombshell? Just because they're rubbish, man. Like, what's
the point?
What is the point? Like, we're just bombing each other. Mm-hmm. Like, there would be no war. Well, they'd find a way. But there'd be no nuclear war.
Arguably,
and
yeah.
we probably wouldn't have to lock our doors.
Is that why you lock your doors at night?
Bombs.
In Scotland. For a fear of bomb.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there wouldn't be any Call of Duty though, which is...
Not burglars.
No bombs.
Bombs. Amber, lock the door.
Yeah.
That's going to protect you from a bomb.
They're just rubbish though. Like, why would... They're just not good.
Liam.
I don't think I need to say much about bombs,
Well,
man.
what... Okay, well,
I've lost on that front before. You definitely need to say more.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, begin your arguments either way.
Just think that what is a badger's purpose in the food chain? Digging holes in your back garden?
Yeah.
I think even if you just look at them, they're like a skunk.
They're a protected species, mate.
Right. Why?
Because they're pretty.
Thank you. Anyway, the way they look... is like a skunk, but backwards. Like a skunk's quite majestic. It looks like he's got a wee tuxedo on. That's cute.
Yeah.
A badger's just like he's got it on the wrong way.
Hmm.
And why would you get rid of a badger over a bomb?
I don't mind bombs. Personally, my friend Ross has never been bombed, but he has been chased by a badger. So it's more relevant to me. Have you ever been bombed in Bristol?
No, but I'd hate to.
Yeah.
How do you know?
And do you like badgers? Do you?
I don't
I'm
mind
going to
a
try
badger.
to remove my personal bias from
I think
this.
badgers are like quite cute. Like, I mean, I've never seen one alive in the wild. I've seen probably one in the
That
zoo
might be
at
your
some
issue.
point. I've seen
Vicious.
roadkill badger quite a lot.
I've had 2 badger encounters.
And our friend Mikey has a wonderful video on a trail cam of a badger just scratching itself, and it's really, really cute.
Oh God, I'm really trying to remove my personal bias from this, but they're not cute.
They are quite cute, man.
Oh, have you seen this? Do you know how big they are?
Yeah,
They're like the size of a dog, like a big dog.
right.
Especially those Highland badgers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fine though. Like if you're scared of a badger, like get a grip, man.
What about the honey badger?
Sorry, I don't. Oh dear, I'm really not giving myself a chance here.
I think you're getting a bit personal.
Yeah, I am sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Remember who
I
you're
underst-
talking to
I
here.
understand that badgers can be quite frightening, but there's a lot worse things in the world to get rid of that aren't badgers.
And Liam, would you say you're pro bomb?
Probably. Depends on the circumstances. If I was to come up against someone in an argument about things would be, I'm pretty pro bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Any other time, maybe slightly less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing about it, but what if we got rid of all bombs?
You're still going to have war.
I'm banishing bombs from everywhere.
Yeah, we're still going to have war.
I don't even need to say anything, man.
You do.
Say less.
Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer on discussing nothing. Interesting. And Liam, give me one more thing why badgers are awful.
Well, everyone knows of their cousin, the honey badger, which is probably the most aggressive version of a badger.
Yeah.
One of the most aggressive animals on the planet.
Aggressive.
Do you know why it's called a honey badger?
I was going to say, no, don't even have honey. It's
Yeah,
deceiving.
why is it called a honey badger?
I don't know. I was asking him.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's deceiving.
Interesting.
If he had honey, might move the scale for me, but no.
Interesting.
I think-
Any other arguments, Jordan?
I think David Attenborough would have something to say about
Yeah, any other arguments?
that. Bombs just shouldn't go off or be built because they just hurt people quite badly
Yep.
and cause everlasting damage to the environment.
I believe so. Ben, Emma, the Rogues Gallery. What are you saying to this?
What an interesting lineup.
I guess I guess if we just try and remove this to argument alone.
What? Well, that's not the deal.
That's the deal. I judge it on arguments.
But we all know Emma's pro-army.
Yeah.
Well,
so surely not going to ban
You're
bombs.
on my council
Callback.
because you're one of my trusted aides.
Well, if we're basing it on argument, Jordan, mate, I'm sorry, but you fumbled a little bit.
How have I fumbled?
You just kept saying,
Bombs
I
are
don't
bad.
need to say anything.
Well, am I wrong? Is it wrong? Is it wrong?
But I do think that Liam is deliberately playing into Ross's biases.
Who's Ross? This
But-
is only the Judge
I'm Judge Jury Executioner.
Sorry.
That's that one.
Him.
But you can see it's wrong.
But Jordan, I do feel your passion is there, but you just didn't communicate it that well.
Yeah, I'll give you a
But
final argument
I
each.
can feel it.
Ben?
I'd have to agree, I'm afraid. Now, ultimately, if I was choosing one or the other, I would probably get rid of bombs. But actually, after this conversation, I've not been convinced about bombs. All I've heard is that they're quote-unquote bad.
Yeah.
Whereas badgers, we were given a whole
Yeah.
cacophony of
Yeah.
items.
Yeah.
Terrible about badgers. And once I was pro-badger, but now I think I'm
Anti-badger.
pro-bomb.
Final arguments, gents.
I would like to do something a bit different,
Yeah,
Ross.
go on.
I'd like to, since I've got such a high lead,
Mhm.
I'd like to waver my final argument and
Oh.
give the time to Jordan to
All
speak
right.
straight into the camera and tell us why
Tell the viewers.
bombs are bad.
Imagine a world where the daisies grow, the grass is green, and the fresh air that you breathe through your lungs. We'd have that everywhere in the world right now if there were no bombs. Thank you.
Interesting. It was beautiful.
Thank you.
But we have those things already with bombs.
That's privilege though, because you don't get that here. There's places.
All right, let's not get too deep about this. Well, I think you know what's coming, Jordan.
No, I don't.
Because
check your privilege, Ross.
I've been privileged enough to had 2 badger encounters.
That's not very okay.
And I would know
mate.
that badgers are probably the worst thing to roam this earth. Probably the scariest animal to roam this earth. The most vicious, I believe. So, Liam, I'm going to raise your hand. You are today's victor. Badgers have been banished into the ether. Bombs, they will remain. Thank you, everyone. Goodbye.
Quote him on that.
Goodbye.